Hello, good evening, everyone. Today I will present my research proposal entitled The Perceptions and Benefits of Using Think Per Share or TPS to Improve Speaking Skills, presented by myself, Ni Kadek Sukartini, NPM 075. In Chapter 1, Background: Innovative language learning is essential to deal with heterogeneous students. The teachers still carry out the conventional teaching and learning, which use of traditional teaching technique and lack of improving strategy involvement. This created a learning atmosphere that was monotonous and boring for the student. And for the research problem, there are two research problems. Number one, what are the student perception in transforming EFL speaking class by applying TPS? Number two, what are the benefits of implementing TPS in EFL speaking class? In chapter 2, there are theoretical review and empirical review. In theoretical review, speaking skills. Based on some descriptions on speaking skills from many experts, the researcher can conclude that speaking is conversation that describe an interaction primarily serving a social function. Moreover, speaking is crucial part of a foreign language in learning and teaching. In addition, the language function should involve grammar, vocabulary, comprehension, fluency, and pronunciation. Furthermore, speaking skills can be mastered through regular and target practice so the speakers can improve their speaking abilities. Number two is TPS. In the present study, TPS is operationally defined as a teaching technique in which there are three steps. Number one is thinking. The students are given a question or a topic about which they have to construct their own ideas. Number two, pairing. The students are paired and they discuss their own ideas with their pair. Finally, this technique is ended with sharing, in which the students share what they have already discussed with their pair to the other students in the classroom. Next, in empirical review, the first research conducted by Afriliani 2018 entitled Students' Perception on the Use of Think Pair Share Strategy in Speaking Class. The second similar study was conducted by Bastari 2018 entitled Students' Perception of the Use of Think Pair Share Technique in English Writing Class. Both researchers did not give a clear instruction in conducting speaking performance using Think Pair Share in the classroom. It happened because the researcher mentioned some types of classroom speaking performance in designing speaking, but the researcher did not give the exact type has been used in the research. In the present study, it will be focused on exploring the use of TPS in enriching or improving the students' English speaking ability. The present research is quite different with the previous research as it is mainly focused on the implementation think per share, mainly directed toward investigating the student's perception and benefit of applying TPS in teaching speaking. The combination of teaching technique is expected to enrich the student's speaking performance. In chapter 3, there are research design. The first, the researcher will be concerned with specific research problem that will direct the research. Second, the researcher will construct a study protocol that consists of procedures that will be applied in the pilot study. Third, the data that will be required in the present study will be then collected through the research instrument which have been provided. Fourth, after the data have already been collected, they will then analyze through the analytic strategy of explanation building. Finally, the results of the data analysis will be reported by finding and discussion. The subject of the study are 20 students of SMA and Pasar. They will be chosen as the samples of the present action study because they will not be really enthusiastic during the classroom teaching and learning process. The research instruments are observation, online open-ended question, and semi-structured interview. And the data collection, it will start the process of the teaching and learning by implementing TPS. The second meeting will be used to perform their short descriptive monologue in front of the class. Then the sample will be asked to fill in the online open-ended questionnaire. Finally, the result of the observation and open-ended questionnaire, 12 sample will be interviewed through a one semi-structured interview. Data analysis, the qualitative data will be analyzed using triangulation in which that the data will be resulted from the observation, open-ended questionnaire, and semi-structured interview will be combined. Therefore, the findings could be categorized as valid and reliable findings. That's all about the presentation. Thank you very much for the attention.